slightly above. Ladies and gents, Sanji. Hello, and welcome back, ladies and gents. Water 7, baby. We start in the Water 7 arc. We already started in the previous episodes. However, this is the very first time when we actually entering the Water 7 island. Yes, we're gonna see the development of the Water 7. Damn, this is a rich island. They have so many canals, so many, like Venice, isn't it? But it's very expensive, Venice, with a fountain on the top actually of the island. Just imagine how much electricity, how much power, pump power, how expensive that is, how to build up all of that. They collecting a lot of money through the shipwrights. Yes, this city, this island is rich, and we gonna exchange gold there. Hopefully we gonna get a good price, ladies and gents. Enjoy. Don't forget that there is also a power level section when I'm gonna discuss the Foxy Pirates. Episode 229, ladies and gents, let's go. Looks like a train, and it's really a train going into us, so we won't need to run away. They manage. But how the train can go over the sea? That's a question. That's not the smart idea for the frog. It really looks like train. The ship was puffing out smoke. Yeah, it's a train chopper. Chimney, Gombe, and Grandma Kokoro. Alright, new characters. A little below the surface. Okay. One island to another, so it's actually train that connects islands. Interesting. So it's like a station, yeah. The town of the Spring Queen, St. Poplar, the Gaumet town, Pucci, the Carnival town, San Pablo. So we're having loads of the islands here, loads of a town, and trains are going there. All right. Water 7, yeah, that's definitely where we're heading. City of Water, shipyard, #1 in the world. Yes, we're getting a ship right there. I'm seeing that happening already. World's best. Easy. Just need to convince them, and Luffy have a great strength of persuading people. Get a shipwright to join our crew, for sure. Simple map of the island and a reference letter. Okay, I'm into it. Yeah, we're getting a reference. Just need to find the place, find the correct guy. That's it. So we're not gonna be chased like in Skype. We having a reference letter. It will take about a week for the log to be stored in Water 7. Okay, so we gonna be staying there for an entire week. Get ready to set sail. Watch out for the government people. Oh, who's that? Government people. Somebody important, I guess. Leave the shipwright search to me. Incredibly pretty woman. Big guy like a mountain. 5 meters tall. Crazy enough to want to be on a pirate ship. Yeah, that's a good question. Who wants to be a pirate if he's already a very good, well-known shipwright? Shipwright 5 meters. Having a feeling there's gonna be some problems with those government people, whoever that is. Like that Kokoro, the grandma says. But that's a problem for later, I guess. We're not even having a problem yet. Quite a toll on the Mary. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have money, so we're still having the gold. Okay. Yeah, what can be wrong here? Yeah, there's the island. Quite small, but we might be very far. What's that? Show me the view! Oh, big fountain. And we have numbers. Great view. I must say it's great view. We have a big fountain on top. We're getting like 1, 2, 3 numbers. It's the entrance or exits. Getting a city to the left, to the right, and to the top. So I'm assuming the top will be the most expensive. Yeah, let's see what this can offer us. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Okay. That's a good question. Might be exits, might be entrance, or something else. 5 meter shipwrights. Blue station, okay. Good to have somebody who's helpful. That actually might save us a big problems with the Marines, so everything's going smoothly. Nice. Just get the ship right. Make a what, casting? I'm not sure so many people would like to join us. Either it's a scam or it's actually helpful. Okay. So we're stopping, yeah? We found a place. What are you doing? That's pretty messed up ship. Take the reference letter from Kokoro. Ah, so we're actually using it, which is good. Iceberg, the guy. Cash our gold. Sounds like a tough job. Walk around the island with this much gold. I mean, there's Luffy with you. This is the only entrance. Yeah, it might be a scam. I'm not so sure. Yeah, just go and ask me. The 2000. Okay. Ah, it's only 2000 compared when the the entrance for the Skype, yeah, isn't it? Couple of 100,000 or millions that was. All right. Don't show them. Million berries. Increasing the price immediately. I'm getting excited. Possible new crew member. That's it. I really like this episode, to be honest. I saw a new island. We're gonna be there for a week. We're having gold. We need to find a shipwright island, it's called it, inside the island. Not sure what is this actually at the moment. We're gonna find a shipwright who possibly willing to be persuaded, because obviously nobody willing to of the blue moon to be our crew member, which will be very extremely hard. I think that's the only problem. Because we're getting a lot of gold. Even he mentioned that some exchanging ships will not have enough money to buy all of the gold, which means that's a lot. The other problem might be a ship, Zoro just pulling a rope and breaking the mast. It is a big thing, I think. It might be the whole mast to be exchanged. You know, the ship went a lot starting from the Grand Line, actually, when Luffy just casually ripped off the mast just to fight Laboon. That was crazy. We need to be careful of the government people. Yeah, they might steal the gold. Might be a risk of that. We just need to avoid them if we can even recognize them, because hey, I have no idea how they even looks like. Yeah, if I have no idea how they looks like, how Luffy's supposed to know that, isn't it? I was a little bit worried that might be some scam going on with the parking landing or place where we're supposed to dock our ship, really, because because we are pirates, okay, but everybody were so happy and pointing where to go. So what if that would be a scam when everybody pointing in the one certain place and then the pirates just get invaded? Don't forget to sub and leave me a like. Another episode. Episode 230, ladies and gents, and we are in the Water 7. We're swimming to exchange the gold. It's like everywhere is like a water canals and people are putting their laundry over here. Easy. Guys are playing really nice and happy island, really. A residential area, okay. Everybody are so good people, like wishing everything good. So suspicious. I'm gonna go against the flow. Is that okay? Oh, they make the measures. I make a decision. Downhill. Nice. We're getting loads of fun. The water is quite clean as well. Reach town. Where are you going now? Watch the gold though. Bang. Market center. Okay. Those people with masks, loads of people with masks. Just use it as well. It's good disguise because you are a pirate. It's good Nami for you who wear a mask actually. It's true that you guys repaired our ship. The fee is too high. Oh, somebody don't want to pay. Customers from Dock 1. What? So it's dock number 1, so this probably refers to the numbers. Whoa, when I saw the island, 1, 2, 3, so it's 3 docks. Okay, we're getting a fight here. They are creamed. That's why they not worry. Fire the cannon, test the cannon, why not? Perfect opportunity, best target. They're gonna get the money anyway if they're gonna give the pirates to the government, to the marine. If I correctly saw you, the pirate, the captain was 36 million bellies, so easy money. I mean, easy money, the payment for the ship. They can take even the ship, isn't it? Watergate elevator? Inside the gate, okay. And how you want to elevate stuff? It's elevator, so it's definitely safe. Oh, filling up the water. Nice. But then releasing the water might be a small problem. Might be a big current though. She went out with Chopper, maybe to buy some books? Boring environment. Yeah, Zoro and Sanji alone on the ship. Grocery shopping. I know why he's sleeping so much, so it's alright, Zoro, to have a nap. And by the way, did you fix the mast? Okay, that's the elevator. Nice, nice stuff, good shit. Yeah, that's what I actually like. The, sightseeing, checking the island, everything. This is great stuff, ladies and gents. This is great stuff. This is the shipwright island within an island. Nice. But to pull that much water also must be expensive, isn't it? Wonder how they're gonna do the electricity. They hire Enel or something? What's happening? Ah, the mess with the pirates. So he's Lucci. Lulu, okay. Tilestone. It seems that some pirates cause a ruckus. Shipwrights beat pirates! Yes! That's what happened. Busybodies. Galeila Company. Loads of stuff, I like it. They are strong and skilled. Pride of Water 7, yes. I mean, we're supposed to be here anyway. And the slot is open because the pirates got taken down, so maybe they can deal with us. So it's that we are in the back street, okay? Loads of Sanjis. They're holding costume carnival. Oh, on San Faldo, another island. And they are traveling through the train, so we're having mixed people. Okay, from various islands. Okay. Bookstore. Okay. This guy is afraid. Yeah, the Reindeer talking. Actually, pretty new stuff, isn't it? What's up? Who's that? What's that? Excuse me? Anybody home? Who's that, Robin? Explanation. Looks like the first issue of Cool. Cool mask. Where she went? Robin, where are you? Getting some kind of attention music here now. But there's Zoro. They might be surprised. Yeah. Would be nice if Sanji would be here, but on the other side we know how their teamwork is. That's it. Second episode of Water 7 and it's pretty nice. I like it. Yes, we're getting even more stuff. We're getting elevator, we're getting bookstore, we're getting the island within an island and a fountain on top. I like it. I like the whole surroundings. Yeah, they're getting a small, let's say, crash between pirates and the shipwrights, and shipwrights are excellent and skilled. This island is also pretty rich, so we might have some burglars, some thieves as well. So I don't know how those type of people are handled. Don't know what happened with Robin, some kind of CP9, whatever that is. this, and she all of a sudden disappeared, but Chopper have a very strong smell, so he will quickly find out what is happening there. If not, we have a plenty of episodes. We have a whole week within that island, which I like. Luffy's enjoying himself, loads of gold. Gold still wasn't really exchanged, which is surprising for 2 episodes, but this is how this island is massive, important, and nice. Yes, I also like when you subscribing and giving me a like, also commenting the channel, the video. Zoro at the end, the climax of the Zoro facing multiple opponents who try to sneak kill him while he's asleep, which tells me they are not that good of a people, so maybe they are thieves, or maybe this is a scam which was forwarded from the very beginning. So maybe that was a scam. We will see in the next videos, not this video. I'm gonna forward all of this into power level section. See you there. Welcome to the power levels. We're gonna have 3 characters today. All of the characters what we can justify from Foxy Pirates. Yes, we're gonna have Hamburg, terrible, the guy with terrible and funny laugh. The second character is gonna be the Pickles, the tackling machine who's participating in the ball game. And the third character is gonna be the biggest of all of them, Big Pan. Yes, Big Pan, the big giant, half fishman, yes, who also participating in the big ball. Not so smart, but big. But before that, I just want to remind you quickly about the rules what we're having here. So basically we're having 3 rules which we judging all of our characters' strength, which first of all is if a character can win with another character within 1 punch, that means the character is twice stronger. If the character can win a fight without fighting seriously, 1 punch or not, he is 10 times stronger. And if the character can win with a 1 punch and at the same time not fighting seriously, he's 20 times stronger. In case when we cannot apply any of the rules but the fight is concluded, the winner's minimum strength is gonna be either maximum, minimum, or average strength of the guy who loses the fight. It all depends how much wounded is the winner. Let's go back to video now. Hamburg's, let's justify his minimum strength. So, in case of his minimum strength, I'm gonna go to the situation in not really a ball game. In this scenario, I'm gonna go actually to the round of dodgeball. Yes, exactly to the scene where Chopper was trying to shoot his ball and he was using a rumble ball to knock as many as possible. So he hit actually a lot of the people, and at the end was Hamburg who was covering Foxy. Ball was just hitting all of the guys and literally stopped on Hamburg. Of course, Hamburg got pushed as well, felt the impact. It's not like the ball completely was nothing for him. He felt it, but he was standing basically just before the line. This means because Chopper was using rumble ball, that's one. And second, Chopper was using arm point. Yeah, he was using the strongest form. And basically what was happening is that Chopper was throwing that ball with a maximum capacity, maximum strength, which means he couldn't beat up Hamburg with a 1 punch, 1 throw of a ball. Chopper is not twice stronger than Hamburg, and we're speaking about Chopper's maximum strength, which means Hamburg is at least half of a Chopper maximum strength. So Chopper maximum strength divided by 2, ladies and gents, gives Hamburg minimum strength of 336, ladies and gents. Now let's speak of Hamburg's maximum strength. So we're going actually to the ball game in this scenario when bullying Sanji was actually finished and Sanji was actually starting to teaming up with Zoro, so that kind of a point, and he was going for Hamburg. Or Hamburg was going for him. That was basically a brawl, that was basically a fight, and Hamburg stated very important note that Sanji is simply too fast for him. What basically means then they got the brawl, and basically Sanji won with a small help of Big Pan, who pressed him down to press him with his weapons. However, the kicks was enough, which I believe Sanji win this fight, because even if not, Sanji will simply continue his massive attacks, and we see Hamburg cannot really resist, which means Sanji is the winner. So I'm gonna put maximum strength for Hamburg of, I believe he wasn't able to use his maximum strength. The minimum strength is also not, because he was given an effort knowing how they bully him, so he definitely was serious there. So I'm gonna simply treat his average strength, which means Hamburg's maximum strength, it's gonna be 510. And that gives Hamburg's average strength of 423. Ladies and gents, case closed. Okay, now let's speak of the Pickles. Pickles, the tackle machine. So he was the middle guy, in case of the size guy in a ball game. We going to the moment when Sanji was actually bullied. He was flying out and Hamburg was grabbing him in the midair. He was trying to knock him down straight to the circle, and the tackle machine was running on the ground and Zoro behind him. So that was the situation, and then Zoro all of a sudden grabbed him and threw him away, and Sanji from mid-air kicked Hamburg down. So that caused both of them colliding and being knocked out for a little bit, but just a little bit, because later on they came back. What that actually means, ladies and gents, that a kick of Sanji and Zoro, obviously without swords, he's massively handicapped. I want to state it that in a ball game he was heavily actually handicapped. He was using only 25% of his strength. The only thing which remains is his durability. So we have to use 25% of the Zoro's and add that to Sanji's average, and that will be the total force used in case of the collision. That didn't knock down tackle machine, which means he withstanded. That means this combined attack isn't twice stronger than his strength. That means he's at least half of that, 510, and Zoro's 25% is 142. Combining that is 652 divided by 2 gives, ladies and gents, 326 minimum strength. In case of their maximum strength, eventually in a ball game, when they finally, Zoro and Sanji start fighting together, they start removing those guys, eventually winning the fight. Few situations I'm talking here. So I will be combining their both forces, which will be already calculated that before, 652, and I'm gonna treat that as a maximum strength of them, because they eventually win the fight together though. So maximum strength of Pickles will be 652, and that gives, ladies and gents, the average strength of Pickles 489. Case closed. And now let's go to the final character, which is the Big Pan, half fishman, half giant. Let's speak about his minimum strength. So in case of his minimum strength, we're gonna see the first encounter when Sanji was trying actually to win and basically slide over his body, lost. Later on, when the finale was happening, when they was finally getting winning the round, I'm talking Sanji and Zoro, Sanji was kicking with a full force on Big Pan's back. So those both scenario is telling me that Big Pan can somewhat withstand the attack, because still we was standing. Yes, I know it might be unconscious. However, before he was like pretty damn good. He was toying with them together, so he must have somewhat of a strength. So I'm gonna give minimum strength of Big Pan actually half of Sanji's maximum strength. So Sanji's maximum strength is 680, which gives minimum strength of Big Pan 340. And now let's speak of his maximum strength. It is gonna be also different scenario. It's still a ball game because Big Pan was participating mainly in this round. Zoro is kind of on the ground, and then Hamburg uses his weapon. He was prepared that Big Pan will hit him, give him enough proper force that he will knock out Zoro with this attack. That was mid-air, he was attacking and pushing, giving the speed, accelerating Hamburg to knock out Zoro. So that happens, that connect, ladies and gents, and Zoro withstanded. Direct impact, he wasn't out, and this is the key. That means that both of them together couldn't beat up Zoro with a one punch. This is the rule, yeah? So their combined attack is not higher than twice as much of a Zoro. And Zoro's average strength, because that's what I'm gonna be treating here, is 566 because, again, his offensive is handicapped, but his defense is untouched. So 566 multiplied by 2 is 1132, and that will be the maximum. And we know Hamburg's strength as well, which is 423. So we're gonna take away Hamburg's portion. 1132 minus 423 gives 709, and that's gonna be Big Pan maximum strength. Another reason why I'm not taking Hamburg's maximum strength in this case, because simply Big Pan is bigger and massive and he have more. He is simply stronger. So 709 being maximum strength of a Big Pan, because if he would be stronger, they will knock out Zoro, but that didn't happen, so that's maximum what Big Pan can have. And that gives average strength of a Big Pan, ladies and gents, of 525. And that will be case closed. So overall, as you guys see, those guys actually wasn't that weak as I at least anticipated, as I at least thought it's gonna be. I thought those two, one of them would be enough to beat all of them, but then we're getting a scenario when Big Pan was simply running after Zoro or after Sanji. They were simply running away because they couldn't handle them. This is a basically indicator that they have some kind of a crazy strength. How crazy it is, let's go to the rankings. I'm gonna start with Hamburg in the round ranking because he is the weakest. He is in position 34 in the entire 119 characters. That's a lot of characters, ladies and gents. And he's position 34. He is on the top in the list of the people who's getting one title, who are the Grand Line Monster, which basically giving them the enough strength requirement to sail easily on the Grand Line. If you are weaker than Grand Line Monster, sailing on the Grand Line might be catastrophic for you because any monster encounter will sink your ship. There has to be at least one character who is strong enough to sail on the Grand Line, who is strong enough to deal with a Grand Line Monster. Hamburg is definitely one of them. He is strength of 423, where the requirement to acquire the Grand Line Monster level is 178. Basically, for the next title, the faster than a bullet, the requirement is 450. And as we see, he is slightly stronger than Salvage King Masira, and I do believe, I don't know if I'm wrong here, I don't want to point it, but they are both monkeys, maybe by any chance, and their strength is very similar, where Masira have 382 and Hamburg 423, which is very close. This is also Mr. 4, so this is literally, if somebody want to compare, this is like Mr. 4 level in the barrel quotes. This is not so high, not so low, and also he's slightly above the Vice Admiral Garp, but this is again, Garp is still unjustified character. We just are having simply a grasp of a minimum strength, and we want to compare minimum strength. Garp is already higher. He is below basically anybody who's acquiring more than one title, where the weakest of them is Dalton from the Drum Island. Still, Dalton can, in my opinion, handle him somehow, because his the difference between strength between Dalton and actually Hamburg is smaller than Hamburg and Masira. So yeah, then Eric the Winrick and basically the captains from East Blue starts there. Pickles is getting two titles, ladies and gents. He is a Grand Line Monster, so Foxy have pretty strong crew actually, considering he have 500 people on the ship over, because I think that's 502 or 503. Not so sure now. And yeah, second character is already stronger than Granite Monster, and he is faster than a bullet. He's like getting slightly above that. He's 489 and he's position 26. 26! Foxy Pirate member position 26 out of 120 almost characters. Really? When I was actually reacting to those episodes on the Long Ring, Long Land island, I was really like finding that refreshing and chilling, and all of the competitions very weak, and looks like there is actually a reason for Luffy and other crew to lose some rounds, because their strength is not, for show. They actually are capable of doing something, which, if you not believe, the Pickles, the tackle machine, is actually stronger than Mont Blanc Cricket or Warrior Cargarine than Nico Robin. Nico Robin, who destroyed Mr. 9, if you remember that. It was completely nuked him out on her first appearance. And Don King, the pirates, so the pirates, the pirate captains from the East Blue are basically here between their strength. He is below Chopper, surprisingly, but again the difference is very slow than Mr. 2, so he basically is Mr. 2 level almost. Okay, Mr. 2 will probably win with a big struggle, same as Sanji. And the next character, ladies and gents, which is Big Pan, the last one with a 525 strength. He is position 21, slightly above. Ladies and gents, Sanji, yes. Big Pan, the half giant, half fishman, is actually stronger than Sanji. So if somebody is telling me now that Foxy Pirate is just for show, is like refreshing, that they not believe they are any kind of strong, hey, they have characters, not even a captain, who is stronger than Sanji. Sanji is still within top 30 characters in the Grand Line so far in the entire series, we including East Blue and everything else as well for now. Also, probably the Captain Black Cage, Hina, will go higher than them, obviously, because her minimum strength is basically Sanji's average, which is pretty lame for Sanji. But Sanji gonna lose to her anyway because she's a woman. However, Big Pan will be in big trouble of sustaining that position. Same for Sanji, actually. Yeah, and he is below Arlong, and Arlong is a fishman, and this is very interesting because Arlong is a fishman and Big Pan is fishman and a giant. So how come Arlong is actually stronger? Just don't forget that Arlong is actually a shark, and I do not recollect what kind of fish is a Big Pan. A jellyfish? Because that was something with a slimy skin. Probably, I'm not so sure. So the difference here is, even if he is combined with a giant strength, again, I do not know his size in comparison to Dory and Broggy actually. Who is taller? That would be a pretty neat thing to know, so let me know in a comment please, who is actually bigger, Big Pan or Dory and Broggy or Broggy. In case of simply a fishman, within the fishman there is like many other races within it, I believe, because there is, we having a shark, we having a tentacle, we having a king, I don't know, crab, everything, and yeah, Arlong is actually one of the strongest because it's shark. Who is stronger than shark in the sea? So Big Pan is below that, so probably that's why. And yet again, Arlong is just 25 pointers higher than Big Pan, and that's just underneath, ladies and gents, no, Zoro. But sadly, in this ball game, Zoro's offensive were handicapped. So yeah, that's that, ladies and gents. Hope you guys enjoyed, hope you guys like and subscribe, because I'm counting on you. We need to show to more people our content, and see you in the next video.